Hey, I'm Primitive Tim, and today we're going to learn how to string a bow using the push-pull method. Oh, you like the new shirt? My brother made this for me for my birthday. Now I actually use two different methods of the push-pull. So one is for longer bows and one is for shorter bows. So I've got a longer bow here and a shorter bow, and I'll show you how I do each one. So this is a longer bow right here. And so what I want to do is I'm going to take the bottom end right here and kind of roll my ankle over a little bit and just put this right up under my ankle, and I'm going to hold it right in the middle where I would as if I were shooting it. So I'm going to hold it right there in the middle. I'm going to place my hand right on the top right here, and then I'm going to pull the middle right here as I push the top, and as I push the top, that string is going to start going up, and I want to go very slow, because if I push too far, then the string will go off the end and this go whack and hit me in the face. So if you do that, make sure you get it on video. It'd be kind of funny. You want to go very slow so that doesn't happen. And the slower you go, you just go nice and easy until it clicks. And if you're afraid of getting your eyes hit, if you do mess something up, you don't even have to look because you'll feel it go into the little notch there. So now you have your bow strung, and that's it. Now to unstring it, of course, is equally important because you do not want to leave your bow strung. That's going to overstress it if you leave it strung for long amounts of time. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, get in the same position. If you're right-handed, you're probably going to hold the middle with your right hand and mess with the string end with your left hand. So you're going to bend it slightly so there's a little bit of slack. You see how there's a little bit of slack in the bow? So you bend it slightly until there's some slack, and then you use your finger and get off the notch, and then you can just slowly let it out. And then your bow is unstrung and put it away for storage. So that's how I do it with a longer bow like this one. I think this one's about 60 inches. But of course, if you're a lot shorter than me and you're using a short bow, then of course you can use this method also. It's basically just the ratio between your body size and the bow's length. And that's pretty much it. So now we're going to go on to the short bow. I'm going to show you guys how I do that one. Alright, so here I have a really short bow. You can see, okay, it's hitting the ground here, so it's really short. It's about 4.5 feet maybe. So what I do with this one is I don't put it on the ground because I gotta bend way over, and it's just really awkward to do it like that. So what I do is I stand up as straight as possible, and I put the bottom end right up here on my thigh. And that's another reason why I leave it blunt right here, is so it doesn't poke into me. And so I try to make that tip as comfortable as possible. I'm going to grab it in the middle where I would hold it as if I was shooting it. So when I'm shooting it, it'll be about right there. So I'm going to grab that side with my right hand, and I'm just going to put my hand on top and then push. And this one's got a knot, so I got to be real careful going around that. And then when I hear it click in there, I'm done, and it's braced. So it's braced, and everything's good. Now I can go shoot it. Now when I unbrace it, I do pretty much the opposite thing here. Put it on my thigh, grab the middle right here, and I push down with the palm of my hand. I don't push down with my fingers. And so I'm gonna put my fingers right on here on the nock where the string is, so that I can slide the string off the nock once I bend it enough to get some tension off. Now it's off, and I can just let it go, and we're good. There's no tension going on anymore. So that's how I string my bows, and I always string them like that. And actually, with most of my bows are generally shorter, so I put a lot of them on my thigh here. But if you're not comfortable with that, feel free to just do the more traditional way, using your foot and just pushing with your left hand and pulling with your right hand if you're right-handed. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is push and pull, and you've got your bow braced. And it's pretty much the easiest method. You can do like step-through method and stuff like that, but that really doesn't even make any sense to me. The push-pull method is by far my favorite method. And make sure you go nice and slow when you're pushing up there, and make sure it's seated in that nock well. Otherwise you're gonna let that pressure off, and it's just gonna pop out. So get it seated well in the nock, and then slowly take the pressure off, and then you'll have your hand off, and you'll know it's nocked well, and you're not gonna have to worry about anything when you start shooting. So give the push-pull method a shot, and I know you're gonna like it more than any other way to string your bow. So until next time, find a new way to appreciate nature.